Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome to those just tuning in. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Francisco Mejia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Sanchez drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
The right field.
Here's Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andruw Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Castillo back to work. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. One down. Now here's the Marlins DH, Christopher Morel.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Late with the swing there. That one not close. And that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Not even close there. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5.
here it comes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Mejia up with it over to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And Freeman is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. This one in the air right field. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Robinson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And a foul ball. There goes Jackie. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
1-2 now. And downstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Got it by him for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Kicks and deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Jackie flying around third. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Queens, John Chobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Outside. Tatis waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Cal Ripken Jr. Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Robinson whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, George Springer. In the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Brian Reynolds.
1 ball.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Reynolds in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2024. And a good eye there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. And the pitch. That one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. Now one away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And the batter now, Christopher Morel. In there at the knees. Going one. McMahon leads off first with one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quick work on the three-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike two. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got him to chase for the punch-out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Righty delivers. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. The pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
0-2.
Here comes a pitch. And they'll do it again. One there. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now. In the air, foul off first. Corrals it. And the inning is over. Nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. James Outman, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking of stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Good eye in that spot. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Harvey.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count,
makes the catch for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ripken stands in now, looks at that one inside. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Clean work. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Chopped left side. McMahon fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Aaron Ashby, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Littell warming up as well. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now. On the mound now, Aaron Ashby. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's Machado. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Machado is out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Outman makes the play, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. And the right-hander back to work. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Brian Reynolds here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The Marlins trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Tying run at the plate. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. At the belt and fires. With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here. Queens, down the left fielder, George Springer. Ashby back to work. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Got him. 1 away. Francisco Mejia up now for the Mets. On the ground right side. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. Jeff Hoffman taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Robinson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. The Mets leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses off the inside. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto. And the pitch. Ashby, a 6'1" lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. Hit in the air, center field. In and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime. Hope that you see the signs. The one I want to spoil you. My queen looking royal.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now. And here it comes. Strike 1. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. And a 1-2. Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Cal Ripken Jr. the next up for the Marlins. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Willie Stargell, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. And that's down and away.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Tying run at the plate. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Ripped towards third. Beltre to second. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 3-1. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight, paid attendance at 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to get home safely.
You want me to do, don't need to sit down and talk, already know what you are. Plastic on the floor, but it ain't from me. I'ma go to the place that I'd rather be. You could keep trying to explain to me, there's so many ways you could say to me. You're making me so dry now. You're everything I'd ever want. You're keeping me so dry now. You're everything I never want. You're turning me on, I want it. What you do is making me mad. Baby, don't do that. Baby, you're so dry. Just say you don't let me down. Don't let me break, 'cause I'm ready for you. You should lift me up. Baby, 'cause I'm ready for you, baby. Just say you don't let me down. Don't let me break, 'cause I'm ready for you. You should lift me up. Baby, 'cause I'm ready for you, baby.
Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega. Yeah, la puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con novio. Baby, eso no pega, baby, eso no pega. Con mi prenda puesta quedo ciega. Yeah, preguntan por mí, ella lo niega. Nunca sale, pero si es por mí, ella le llega. Ya me acosté a dormir, pero si es por levántame. Tengo chavo con chapéame. Yo sé que tú también. Perdóname, no fue el destino, nada. Fui yo que te llamé. Qué rica te ves en mini. Trajecito bikini. Ferrari, no le gustan los Lamborghini. Mucha pasta, carbones, fettuccini. Las Scorpio son peligro, lo dijo Mela y Rumini. Ey, una Dimon, la Rolls Royce. Y le puse John Chimmy. Yo no soy malo, na bebé, ese es un gimmick. Pero el sol de PR calienta más que el de Fini. Ella lo sabe, pa' Milán de compra, después pa' Rimini. San Marino, todo por debajo del agua submarino. La multicolor cristalino, le quité los valentinos. Nos fuimos, después se vino. Mala, mala, ey, la puse mala. Lo en la sala, en el baño me cala. Se te regó la máscara, I don't know, yo no sé nada, yo no sé nada. Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega. La puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York ready to go now. And now Jackie Robinson. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and running. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So up next, James Outman. First pitch just misses. Scherzer, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And he cuts him down. Great throw.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Soto going after it. Calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Bryce Harper. That pitch clips the outside corner. And that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tatis makes the grab, and that's the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off to the right. And the righty deals. And ball 1. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Robinson throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. Bounced up the middle. Ripken whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll top of the second. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one wrapped foul. Stargell in his 5th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So man aboard. And now here is Brian Reynolds. The Fish with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Scherzer deals. Outside. Now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
A big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that is that. Marlins lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second at the plate. Freddie Freeman. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. And the slider just misses.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Manny Machado. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Oh, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Tatis waits. He swings and fouls one off. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air, left side. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. First pitch misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Queens, on to the third inning, and at the plate for Miami, Christopher Morel. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, out to short. Adames, the throw to first. And that quickly, 2 away. Back to the top of the Miami order. And the batter now, Jackie Robinson. Just missed. The Mets up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a strike. Out to short, Adames. To first, Marlin set down in order. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Mejia. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Sanchez down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. 0-1. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
When you're trying to swap a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count even at 1. And that's in the dirt. Marte, the runner at second with 1 away. Too low, and it's ball 3. Man at second. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Beltre in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one out to right. Harper ranging after it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
Way outside, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. He tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Freeman will take his base.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Line drive. Ripped him. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
Tatis swings through it for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bounce to the right side. To first. They limit the damage here. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And George makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Ripken Jr. the next to hit. And a good eye there. The Marlins down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way. Marte throws to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Adames. just off the inside edge.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and they get Adames for the out. And the batter is George Springer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
In there at the knees, 0-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Outman sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now here is Willie Stargell. And that one in the air center field. Tatis drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Brian Reynolds here. Rips that one center field. Tatis puts it away. And there's 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one missing low.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, it puts you right back in this ball game.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. Morel, in his 3rd season, 24 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. The Fish trailing by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singer back to work. That misses. 1-0. And another ball. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right field.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. That's towards center. Outman settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Robinson. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Mets leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back here in Queens, top 6. Here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. And there's a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he takes it himself for the out. James Outman digs in now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Miami down in order, and they're down 2-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Zach Littell.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jackie moves under it. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder,
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing.
Reynolds makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. In there at the knees.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chris Stratton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And up next for Miami, Cal Ripken Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The Mets up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Stargell up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ball. Bottom of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
1-1.
Right-handed reliever.
Well, they're kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Francisco Mejia up now for the Mets. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And it's into the gap. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one fouled off. The pitch.
Outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, snags it for the second out.
Now that's the right field.
And now it's going to be Juan Soto. Two outs. In the air, right side. Harper has a beat on it. And that is that. We go to the eighth. And now for the Marlins, Brian Reynolds. Stratton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one.
New pitcher on here, John Curtis. That one misses. Ball one.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. And that one almost got him. That's outside. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Towards first. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing. Back here at City Field. Down the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. Beltre aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Oh, 1 down. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knee, up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And at first, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one misses, and that is ball one. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Machado, ground second on his way to third, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Sanchez throws, too late, stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed. And
so with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Huge opportunity. Staying in the game on defense, Josh Bell. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here comes a pitch. Sanchez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
On the ground, Marte tosses to first. They get the out on Robinson. He's 2 outs away. And at the plate for Miami, James Outman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Close play, but in there.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Ripken up to bat next. Lays off for ball. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So 2 down. Next to hit, Willie Stargell. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
younger days when I lived for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop